Amsterdam. Here is really beautiful and it's really like a dream. I've been in Amsterdam for many times, but this is my first time to stay in Amsterdam over 24 hours. Wow, it's so pretty. This is really unreal.
Hello my dears, I'm in Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. This is my outfit today. It takes about 17 minutes by direct train from Schiphol Airport to Amsterdam Central Station. At this convenience store, I picked up some snacks before heading to my hotel. See you tomorrow! Early in the morning, I took the tram to experience the beauty of this city. Amsterdam's summer is cooler than Berlin's. There were several days that feel like winter, cold, windy and raining. I had to wear a thin coat to go outside. When the weather cleaned up, I took the chance to capture some beautiful street views. These unique Dutch-style houses and buildings are absolutely fascinating. Next, I readily chose a grill restaurant and enjoyed some incredible delicious grilled pork ribs. I didn't plan anything special for this time, just strolled around leisurely and sat by the river, taking the boats passing by and the beautiful scenery. Good morning! On the Schiemen River are many boats docked, and the view is truly breathtaking. Hi everyone! The weather is so nice! And this is my outfit today. Here is Den Rock, the street that leads to Amsterdam Central Station. Finally, the morning sun appeared after days of gloomy weather in Amsterdam. This road is lined with countless souvenir shops, each one filled with delightful surprises, almost like a magic. Let's walk together from Central Station to Den Rock. As you walk out the station and look across the water, you will see grand, red brick architecture, elegant and majestic. Every time I visit Amsterdam, I'm always so happy to walk along Den Rock. On the right, you will find interesting little shops. On the left, a picturesque row of beautiful canal houses. It instantly lifts my mood. Besides all the Dutch-style souvenir shops, this street also has plenty of restaurants and hotels. When you are tired, just pick a spot to sit down and relax. Then continue exploring the magic of this city. Maybe someday I will visit the tulip gardens of Keukenhof in spring. I'm so happy to be back in Amsterdam. Wow, the weather is finally super nice. I was suddenly struck by the emerald green arched passage beside me. Beneath the painted green ceiling was a row of gorgeous crystal chandeliers. This is a deeper passage, which opened in December 2016. Ever since then, whenever I pass through this corridor, I'm always captivated by its unique artistic design, admiring the scene of luxury created by the combination of glass and gold. Then I stepped into this Danish home goods store, Sustained Green. Everything inside was so cute and interesting. Finger farces with mayonnaise are very popular here, as is the rich Dutch aged cheese. Finally, I arrived at Dam Square. Right next to it stands the Royal Palace of Amsterdam, Koninklijk Paleis Amsterdam. I continued strolling to the next street, which leads to Magna Plaza. This shopping mall combining Gothic and Renaissance architecture used to be the old Amsterdam main post office. Turning the corner, I stepped into the charming side street of Amsterdam, filled with all kinds of unique little shops. I was sitting outside of the Corner House coffee shop, gazing at the new church behind the building in front of me. So majestic. I randomly chose a spot for lunch at Goodies Food and Drink, ordering a simple sandwich and mixed juice, and leisurely sat by the roadside watching people come and go. My mood lifted with the beauty around me. that moment, Amsterdam at sunset was breathtaking. Soft orange ray light bathed the city and the sky, turning the entire sky into a watercolor painting. Everything before my eyes felt utterly mesmerizing. See you tomorrow! Good morning, everyone! I'm in Amsterdam. I was sitting on the town, watching the beautiful houses along the way, and feeling the morning sunrise through the window. It was such a blissful moment. Over the past 2 days, I visited Van Gogh Museum and the Anne Frank House. Both museums left me with a heavy heart, yet they are must-visit in Amsterdam. Arriving at the Van Gogh Museum, I just had to start by seeing his famous self-portrait. The audio guide comes in the form of a mini tablet, super easy to use. This is the lovers in the garden of St. Pierre Square, and this is the iconic sunflowers. And this one, Almond Blossoms, is another beloved masterpiece. Just walking along the streets, surrounded by the postcard-worthy canals, and watching boats glide over the water made everything feel almost surreal. Just around the corner, I discovered several design-inspired boutiques, each one full of surprises. I randomly chose another little restaurant and sat on the bridge by the canal, enjoy a plate of thin cut fries and a berry drink. With a little bit cool breeze in the evening, this moment feels like a dream, so beautiful it doesn't seem real. Wow, there are so many cannoli here. I picked the chocolate flavor, but it's too sweet for me. Wandering along the canals and over charming bridges, Amsterdam's beauty lifts my spirits. No wonder the Dutch fashion brand Schouten & Soda centers its identity around the free spirits of Amsterdam. Even after a full day of exploring, you will still find new corners you haven't noticed before. I'm so grateful to be traveling without a schedule, moving at my own pace, going wherever I feel like, resting wherever I want. People on the bus love waving at those on shore. It's really fun. I was super excited to visit the avocado show for brunch. Every dish on the menu revolves around avocado. I ordered the avocado blueberry pancakes, sweet potato fries, and a berry soda. Every bite was absolutely delicious. Soaking in Amsterdam's lively vibe made a perfect morning. Amsterdam with the sunshine and a gentle breeze is truly delightful. Come take a stroll through Amsterdam with me. Founded in the 1800s, the Rijksmuseum Amsterdam is the national museum of the Netherlands and also the largest. The charming, colorful Rijksmuseum garden is open to the public every day. They remind me of the Luxembourg Gardens in Paris, so picturesque. I sat there soaking up the magical energy of the space, almost imagined little flower fairies around me. So this is gonna be my last stop in Amsterdam. I went to the avocado show. It's really a famous restaurant in Amsterdam. I ordered the avocado pancakes and fried sweet potato. It's really nice. Finally, I went to a cafe in the city for dinner and ordered salmon sushi, beef sushi, and a fresh mojito. Sushi in Europe always comes drizzled with mayonnaise. And wow, everybody was incredible. I'm thankful for every unique experience I have had each time I visit Amsterdam. In the hotel lobby, there is a huge Van Gogh self-portrait, and I couldn't resist stepping into the giant pair of Dutch wooden clocks. So fun! I also found some lovely free art postcards. Such a nice touch. Now it's time to head to the airport and say goodbye to Amsterdam. KLM is one of my favorite airlines. There is a wooden tiered seating area in the airport, where travelers can rest or use their laptops comfortably. I noticed a cleaner wiping down a large hanging clock. The whole scene feels like a moment straight out of an old movie. See you next time, Amsterdam. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Ciao ciao.